You have a pretty good example that you like to use that comes from your own personal experience, and it kind of highlights this idea of like control versus predictability and trying to understand kind of the nuances of that when you're working with a neurodivergent child or teen or young adult. And this goes all the way up. I
Yeah,
mean, you can say neurodivergent child, that means young child to adolescent to preteen to adolescent to young adult or
27 year
adult.
olds.
Yeah,
Yep. It
exactly.
all
And
still,
beyond, right? Yeah,
yep,
for sure.
that all
So,
still works.
yeah. So, why don't we jump on into that? I mean, I don't know if you want to just tell the story or how you want to work up
Sure.
to it or.
So, my son, so if he's in the car with me and we're driving down the road and I realize, oh, gas is low, I need to stop and get gas. If I just pull into the gas station with no notice, with no, sorry, there's my
Oh,
cat,
no problem.
with nothing else, just I pull in and go get gas, it will immediately devolve, is probably the best word, into at least 15 minutes of kind of panic on his part. Definitely anxiety would be the way I would describe it, but it's just, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? Do you need gas? And he just gets so worked up. Right. And in my head, I'm like, dude, I'm just getting gas. Like, it's not that big a deal.
Fact, we've probably done this like 100 times, right?
Yeah.
By
Right.
now.
We've done it a million times and it's the same thing every time. And, it used to bug me because he would be like, why are we doing this? And I'm like, because I need gas. And it just felt like he was trying to kind of control everything, where we went, what we did, how we did it, when we did it, kind of all those things. And kind of thinking about it. And what I realized is just any sort of variation in what we were doing, anything that he didn't predict. So anything that was uncertain. And yes, going to the gas station when we're supposed to be driving home is uncertain and unpredictable for him. Once I realized, hey, that's what's going on with him. He's not trying to be a jerk. He's not just like, I just want to get home. That's right. He's just anxious. He's just freaking out over going to gas station. And what I realized with him, at least, was like 5 seconds before I'm going to pull in, I can just say, hey, buddy, I've got to get gas. I'm going to go to the gas station now. And he will have to verify. He has to look at my gas gauge and make sure that, yes, in
Not trying
fact,
to pull something on him or
yes,
whatever.
yeah, that I'm just goofing with him. He likes to verify. He trusts but verifies every time. He looks at it, he sees that it's low, and he has some phrases. He's kind of still into Thomas the Tank Engine, so it's a lot about going up hills. But then he's fine. And then we pull into the gas station, and his first question is, can I help? Can he do it? And of course, but just that little kind of piece of predictability, game changer. Like, it really kind of fixed everything in that situation and helped him. I mean, he still has to verify. He still has to go through a process, but it's not panic anymore. It's just, oh, okay, I can do this. I know what that is, and this is how I do it, right? I know to go help and get gas. And I think that's kind of his way of working through that uncertainty.
Yeah, and isn't that amazing how just a little, it kind of seems like a seemingly little adjustment from our
Yeah.
neurotypical points of view or whatever. But man, the outcome of that is very different, right? From total panic, flipping out, asking a lot of questions, really, not going to be able to seemingly tolerate the stop or something like that,
Yeah.
to almost switching to wanting to cooperate even at that point, right? To help
Yeah.
out or to be a part of it.
Yeah. It's like, okay, totally cool. And I know not every kid, does well with just, a
Right.
10-second heads up, and for the most part, he doesn't either. That's one scenario where just a little bit of heads up works, but just recognizing that, yeah, the world is kind of a crazy, unpredictable place for kids. Autism similar, anxiety kind of type issues, that anything that varies from what they expect is so big. And it doesn't take that much on our part to make it easier for them.